Hi friends, I'm Anurag Saxena from EOK channel. Quickly want to tell you my videos on EOK channel are very small because I'm using a free version for capturing the videos. Once I use the paid version, I'll go into detail and codings and show you and explain you things in a better way. Today topic is on M language. It's the most powerful language which we find for the Power BI apart from DAX expression. So what this query do is it makes easy for you if you transform the data. When you get the data in Power BI, it's easy to work on a query editor by writing the code instead of doing everything manually, like changing the data type or adding a column by a DAX expression or maybe manually. Whatever filter you put on the right hand side, you see that we got the source and then we got the table converted into table, and then we transform the data, then we add a rename the column and add a column, and then explanation column is also added. So this is all filters we have put to the source data manually, but we can use it as a query also in M language. So on the left hand side, I have already created a query just to save the time. We have to just right click on it and advanced editor. So let me tell you about the query editor, how it works for M language. There is a let and there is a in. So let is a block where you can write the code, and in is the filter display, whatever the last filter display will be. Okay, so let's start quickly how we wrote this particular M code. So we have created a list of 1 2 3 4 5 6 and passed it to this source, and after that we have created a table out of that particular list. So this we have not done with the code. You can do it with the code also, but my suggestion would be by going to the transformation tab at the very top, you can click on this particular option of convert to table. You can do that very quickly from there, and then once it is done, you can come back to this query editor, and then this line will be there. And if you see this filter name comes up with the hash, because this filter name have spaces in that. So whatever name you give, if there is a space between the words, then you have to use hash and inverted commas. Okay, so next line, what we are doing, we are transforming the data, whichever data we are using from the previous line. Okay, that is convert to table. We can transform that column data. So in here we are transforming the column data. We are using the column name, okay, and the logarithm of this is a number logarithm which we are using by number.len, which returns null value also. So this is one thing which we can do for the transformation of data. And the second thing we are doing is we are renaming this column and passing it to call rename as a name of the filter. So table dot rename column method you can use, and then use the table the filter name which we have used here, and then the original name of the column and what the name you wanted for that column. As a logarithm we have used as a name of the column. So on the back side you can see the logarithm name is being shown up. Okay, so this is the rename of the column. Okay, and now we can add a column also, and then we can use method table dot add column, and you can use the rename column from the last filter. So this is the last filter which you have put, and pass it to call dot rename. So call dot rename will come up here, and then the name of the new column that is plus for this particular table, and what data we want that to display for plus column. It would be each row of the previous column logarithm, that means each data in the row minus 1. We are deducting minus 1 from the data and show that in plus column. That's what it meant. So now add column is created, a new column is created with plus as a name. We can use that particular column name, and we can again create a new column with the name of exponential here in the same way by table.add_column and passing the previous filter add col. Okay, and then for each row of data we are passing the previous column data of plus as a argument to this number dot expression, and we are getting the exponential of the data of plus column for each row. So now we are getting this add call exponential as a filter, which we can display by typing it here in the in, and you can see once we come up here on the right hand side, add call exponential is there, and you will see all the data and a table is created with all the data inside it. Okay, so this is one. Second query I have already created. If you see, this is a small table I have created in the same way, creating let me show you in the editor first, creating a list in a uppercase and passing it to the source, and then what I am doing here, I have converted in the same way I have converted that list into table, and I have transformed the data from that column by using table.transform method, and using this filter of from the previous line. I have used the column name, whatever column name it is, and then using this text dot lower. So whatever the data is there in the column 1, it will be converted into lowercase. So it is in a uppercase if you see in the source when we passed it, and it is converted to a table, but the data inside it is in uppercase. Now we are transforming that in a lowercase by this expression, and we can now pass that particular filter in, and it will show up here on the right hand side, and you can see all the data inside this column 1 is converted to lowercase. This is very easy, and you can use it as a powerful language and faster way to convert the data types and add the columns and transform data. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.